It is being billed as a nationwide day of defiance. Tomorrow, communities across the country will stage so-called No Kings rallies. It's all in response to President Trump's planned military parade tomorrow in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, take a look at here. This is a map from the organization showing where rallies are planned. Here in Metro Detroit, protests are planned in Dearborn, Novi, Romeo, Roseville, and other spots across this area. Now, let's get out to our Jay Scott Smith. He's live at one of those locations right now. Hey, Jay.
Hey, Devon and Kimberly, good evening, everybody. And we're at Clark Park in Southwest Detroit. And right now, as you see, very quiet, very empty. Got a few squirrels out here, some people hanging out at the picnic tables. But tomorrow, organizers of the event are hoping to fill this park up and make a very loud statement in the process.
I realized that I had to do something like everyone else in this country had to do something.
Audrey Barreau moved to the United States from her native France 15 years ago, something that she described as a dream. However, what she's seen happen in this country since, particularly under Donald Trump, has shaken and angered her so much that in February she started We the People Dissent.
I grew up, like learning about the Second World War, learning about fascism, learning about socialism, learning about communism. I studied extensively the Eastern Europe politics. And when I saw what I saw in February, I totally freaked out.
Hers is one of a multitude of grassroots organizations that are protesting Saturday across Michigan and across the country. Now, these protests were planned months in advance, but they've taken on a new urgency after this week's protests in Los Angeles. The No Kings protests will be similar to April's Hands Off protests that focus on what they call Trump's overreach and authoritarian actions during his second term in office. Saturday's protests in Clark Park will also feature speeches by Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist and Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib. And Audrey says these protests are mobilizing new people.
Back in April, when we were doing the Hands Off protest, we had many people who came to us, organizers, saying, thank you very much for organizing this protest. This is actually my very first time protesting ever. So we definitely, have a lot of attention.
Now, the Detroit police will have a presence at the events throughout the city, and they said in a statement, quote, the city of Detroit has a proud tradition of peaceful protests, and we expect the same for Saturday. Now, Audrey also stressed to me that tomorrow's protest here at Clark Park will be loud but peaceful. And coming up at 6 o'clock, this isn't the only protest that's going to be happening throughout the areas Damon mentioned earlier. We'll tell you about one that's happening in Oakland County when we get to 6 p.m. We're live in Clark Park in Southwest Detroit. I'm Jay Scott Smith for Local 4.
All right, Jay, thank you. We'll see you at 6.